Okay, guys, this is slide 10, our last slide in the Progressivism unit. And we set the stage in slide 9 for the election of 1912. Okay? Let's look at, we're going to have actually four candidates in this election, three in 1908. We got four in 1912. So let's look at who's who before we see what exactly happened. The Democrats are going to nominate New Jersey Governor Woodrow Wilson. Wilson, they thought, was pretty much a moderate, sort of stand pat, just going to keep things the way the Democrats liked them, but then when he was elected governor, shocked everybody by being a huge progressive reformer, cleaning up business and politics in New Jersey. So Wilson's a big progressive guy here. He will campaign on a platform known as the New Freedom. New Freedom. It'll call for stronger antitrust laws, going after more and more big businesses, reforming the banks, reducing tariffs, progressive stuff, typical progressive stuff. Here you see the political poster here, the campaign poster. I think we've got another Washington, and Wilson is his name. And there's Uncle Sam holding a picture of Washington and a picture of Woodrow Wilson. So, Democrats, New Jersey Governor Woodrow Wilson. As we found out the other day, the Republicans are nominating Taft, so the progressive Republicans, who don't like Taft, are going to get together and they're going to nominate their own guy, Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy the Bull Moose. Okay? During the campaign, when Roosevelt returned from safari in Africa, a reporter asked him, Mr. Roosevelt, Mr. President, how are you feeling now that you're back? He said, I'm fit as a bull moose, because bull mooses are very large, very tall animals, very strong. So Roosevelt, I'm fit as a bull moose, and the name just sort of stuck. So the Progressive Republican Party is more commonly known as the Bull Moose Party. Right? There you see the campaign poster for Roosevelt here, or it's not really a poster, it's a political cartoon. There's Teddy with these little glasses and the big teeth there as a bull moose. The donkey and the elephant in the background. The latest arrival at the political zoo, Teddy the Bull Moose. So the Bull Moose Party, or the Progressive Party, will nominate Roosevelt. The Republicans are going to stick with William Howard Taft, President Taft, running for re-election, and in probably the most uninspiring campaign poster in history, there, Bill. Not even vote for Bill, just Bill. There, a picture of Taft. The guy left out here, of course, is Fightin' Bob La Follette, the Republican governor of Wisconsin, real reformer. He gets nominated by nobody. He thought he was the guy. Roosevelt shows up again, and nobody cares about Fightin' Bob anymore. So La Follette's left out. But we have four candidates. Our fourth one, Socialist Party, is back again, nominating Eugene Debs. Okay. There you see their campaign poster, the Socialist Party candidates. There's Debs right there. Seidel was his vice presidential candidate. You don't know about that. But working men, vote your ticket. Unite at the ballot box. The Socialist Party. There's Debs. So we got four guys here. Now, we can eliminate Debs, right? The Socialist Party, while sincere in their beliefs and very enthusiastic, is relatively small. So they're never going to get enough. Taft, while popular with conservative Republicans, is not popular with progressive Republicans, and progressivism is still the mood of the country. So Taft is not going to get enough votes to be a serious contender. This really turns into a race between Wilson and Roosevelt. Same theme, both of them are progressive reformers. just different strategies, different ways of going about getting there. Roosevelt will favor, it's the same stuff he did, reining in bad monopolies, bad trusts, helping the good ones because they do things. They'll campaign on women's suffrage, minimum wage laws, helping the workers, and so forth. Wilson, the Democrat, will favor small businesses, small enterprise. He's going to go after more trusts and monopolies than Roosevelt would because he's a small business guy. But the fact that the Republicans had split their vote, right, between Taft and Roosevelt meant the Democrats are going to get an easy win here, an easy victory. Wilson will win easily. He gets 435 electoral votes. Roosevelt had 88. Taft only got 8. But Wilson, even though he had a huge electoral vote, only got 41% of the popular vote. Meaning the majority of the popular vote went to the two Republicans. So had the Republicans not split their vote, they probably would have won. But they couldn't agree on whether it was going to be Roosevelt or Taft. And in dividing, they gave the easy victory to Wilson. So, who's the real winner here? The real winner is progressivism. Okay? Because if you look at the percentage of the total vote, okay, Wilson and Roosevelt, the two serious candidates here, Wilson and Roosevelt combined got 68% of the popular vote. So clearly, if they're your two progressive reformers and they get almost 70% of the vote just between the two of them, clearly progressivism is still the mood of the country. Roosevelt didn't mind that he lost, as long as he lost to Wilson and not to Taft. Because by losing to Wilson, it meant that progressivism, Roosevelt's big cause, would still succeed. So, progressivism continues work on behalf of the laborers, the workers of the country, reining in unfair big businesses would be the mood, the accomplishments, the legacy of progressivism. Okay, guys, that finishes up this unit. Good luck on this quiz and on this test.